Born in the Canary Islands, Himar Hernandez came to Ottumwa as a high school exchange student in 1993. He fell in love with Ottumwa and the people, but noted a lack of diversity.
When I first came to Ottumwa in 1993, I was the only Latino kid in the high school, and I think I was only the only Latino in the whole town, which was very interesting. And one of the things I saw during that time was that Ottumwa was having some issues with community pride, and there's some tough economics. And so when I came back to go to Indian Hills, I did notice the first influx of the Latinos that were coming. And obviously, as it would be expected, there were some issues in community diversity, and there is a lot of fear, obviously, on the established community of these folks new coming in, and there's a lot of fear on the folks coming in on what to expect from the community. So we had a lot of that going on in the late 90s, and so when I came back and started working for the New Iowa Center and then for Extension, one of my missions, along a lot with other people, not just me, we took our mission to help both sides come to a common ground and get to know each other.
After graduation, he went home to the Canary Islands, but returned to Ottumwa for his AA, BA, and Master's. Since 2006, Himar has worked for the Iowa State University Extension Service as a Community and Economic Development Specialist, providing business and entrepreneurship assistance. He helps immigrants with financial management, business development, and leadership opportunities. His work has been notable. There are over 25 Latino-owned businesses in Ottumwa today. He has been described as a connector and communicator, someone whose work and passion has had a tremendous impact on his community and the people living in Iowa.
I think having a person with Himar's talents in this community is important for us and has helped us move forward, because in the 70s, this was a community that was very much on decline. I think it's a community that's now turned the bend and is moving forward, and part of that has to do with embracing the immigrant population, whether it be entrepreneurs that have businesses. You know, I go down and buy tortillas at the little tortilla shop. I go to the restaurants, you know, different businesses that are in town. We have a new state-of-the-art meatpacking plant now. This community was built on meatpacking, but that whole thing had a huge decline, and then now have a state-of-the-art facility. And many of the immigrant families have someone in their family that works there. And you know, that's good for our community to have, you know, an increase in population because of that, which means more jobs, people buying homes, you know, makes for a more stable community, people having businesses. It all just, you know, builds.
Himar's successes confirm his skills as a bridge builder. He partners with local and regional agencies, CEOs, employers, colleges, as well as Ottumwa's growing immigrant and refugee population to build a welcoming and positive environment. And the successes are there. Non-Native-owned businesses in Ottumwa are increasing and thriving, leading to more positive economic impact.
I know a gentleman who's had 3 businesses now in town, and when he first came to town, the bank wouldn't even give him a loan. And so, very interesting, his house is paid for, so he's very proud of telling that to everybody. And so, just keep growing, but there's so many success stories.